How are you guys doing? It's Owamie aka Miss Fair Focal, bring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost doing a little welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, managers, today we're going to talk about Somizi Muhale and obviously Tommy Dish. Why am I saying Tommy? Tammy, okay, so there's a leaked audio that I want you guys to go ahead and listen, and I'm gonna go ahead and come back after this.
Uthom phansi ngaphezulu uthoma kapopi
ufuna uthoma endlini manje
love back darling. Tora uthom kuthiwa ngafuna nova, he is in love, he's seeing some guy who works in Cuba as a doctor and he's content. So I told him ages ago that to go back to Tom. That's a decent guy for you. But he wants to control, but it's just that I control Tom.
Tom has done everything. You know, Tom lost half his wealth.
I know.
In the name of Somizi.
I know.
Fine. Tom left his house and left Somizi in his house.
In that house, alone here. Yo, I shame Somizi, God Hashem, guys.
Somizi, everything that's coming for him now,
Jonga
deserves.
Jonga is a small. If I'm castrated,
I don't wish anything bad on people. But when it comes to Somizi,
uzenzile va akakhalelwa mntanam yo thami hayi mtshana hayi jonga nditsho ndithi kodwa uthixo uyasithanda iqonda uba wena ndambukela kuqala kwasa into indlela wayekutreata ngayo around his wedding. I was so ticked off, and nam ndabe ndiqonda uba I've got my issues around this guy, so let me just log off completely, you know.
So I'm so glad I'm far away. The only reason why also Somizi will do all those things is because he knows I know the truth from day one. So he was not going to walk down an aisle and cry crocodile tears while I'm present there, because I look at him and be like, really?
What at some point he said at the initial stages what I'm gonna be his best lady. Number waphinda wacinga wathi andicingi what andicingi what sezazimoshela umtshato wakhe ngam and mina azothetha inyani.
What? It's like if anything, if it went
now Neza friends zakhe are beginning to see him for what he is.
They've always seen him for what he is.
Yo, ndimbone izolo xa he was somewhere in one of these restaurants amane opheka kuzo or whatever he's doing with them ezithutha uba ungubani. No one made a comment, and usually most abantu bazawuthetha bakomente bathini
uyabetha yena uyabetha
ubetha nto
sala umntana ingane uyibethile
ubetha abantwana uzali ubetha umntana.
He wants to manage a kid.
That's what he does best. He wants to manage everyone.
Yes.
And then wathini umntana ngawaka meeting in
bathatha wahamba ke kulo idols wabangqona ngathi kuye Somizi, you know, it was the very first time I met, and here are two things that are going to happen. One,
that's abusive.
This kid is going to open a case. You're going to lose all your sponsors. You're going to go down with the profile of not just a sex offender, but an abuser.
Absolutely. Gender-based violence.
In fact, when I'm going to try IPV, intimate partner violence. That is going to be my dialogue.
So what better get then? You are got to man fan.
Farmers market.
Kudala mos ngoko.
Where's babetha nokuyithibana ithibongo. Ufake loyo thithi kule phone call.
Uyaqoqa ngandimfaki.
Ubetha abantwana.
You are yini.
No, ubetha abantwana.
Hayi nomathamsanqa yini la mama.
Theology.
Hayini sana. Yeah.
Ike Turner.
I wonder how, but I don't see a turnaround.
No. No, because people are now writing. I think idols. How do you have him on?
Exactly.
Ask a man. Metro FM. How is he on?
You uzawuthini ku-ask a man xa abantu besithi bayabethwa pha because nayo uyangomba.
Robert.
Kaloku.
If feature ask a man is not.
Yo.
You follow Twitter. I have a ask for a man.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say anything because if
I say anything,
no,
don't.
They are going to go to town with it.
No. Pum. They must not know what you're thinking.
They must listen. I'm not even thinking on this game. I'm on you.
Yeah. I shame. And then into e-GH mum kodwa Maslow.
Yeah, it's the one that I'm sure that's when Somizi and I really stopped talking. It was December 1st.
Yes. 2018. 2019, yeah.
2019.
And then
he was revealing a signing of a bottle of a champagne.
Yes, that's the one.
On World AIDS Day. And I said to him, do you know the things that I stand for? I stand for that. Don't call me and ask me to come and watch you unveil a bottle that you've signed for a special that's running through Christmas. When you know my primary interest is working around health and working around HIV. If you and the people that you worked with really valued the people who are around this table or were thinking at some point, you would have said for every bottle sold here, because that's groundbreaking, not the shit. There's nothing new you're doing. There's nothing amazing with signing a bottle.
Absolutely.
It's just a promotion. I said, if you're saying to me for every bottle sold, you'll take $50 and put it into the vet's age. Exactly.
That's why I was congratulating Utiti. Well done. For what you're doing, God is going to bless you immensely. You know?
Yeah, Utiti please just stop posting flowers and just go and give the people and keep quiet about it. Tell it, don't.
And that thing is on Matthew. Do not let your left hand know what you did for your right hand.
I mean,
it's in the Bible. It's just that most people do not know.
Now in this audio, you guys, Tammy is talking to some lady. I don't know who she is, but obviously you guys could hear what they were saying. To some of you that may not understand the language, Tammy was basically talking about how bad of a person Somizi is, okay, and how his friends or some of his friends are now just realizing and they're getting to that realization that Ugai is this type of a person. He is also talking about, him basically, so everything is alleged. I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't have proof, even though I do believe that Somizi was literally he was beating the baby, okay. So Tam is basically saying that he did actually say that if Umuhale was to open a case about this, that it would ruin things for Somizi, his idols, his Ask a Man, and that Ugai is Maklap Rizozo, okay. Somizi apparently is Maklap Rizozo. He is like Mabitzo, like Ugai will beat you down. On top of him being a sex offender, he is also a maklaprizo, okay. So they are basically talking about that and just discussing basically, I don't know if maybe that other lady was the one that was recording and leaked this. I don't know if he knew he was being recorded. It's quite crazy. Now obviously, as we know, he is saying that he last spoke to Somizi, I think he said 2018 or something. So that friendship has been dirged for a while. I mean, come on, it's been pre-COVID. That's crazy. So honestly, for me, as I said, I've always believed that Somizi was basically beating Mohale, and even after the Mohale on the record and he was just describing how bad things were, I think that at this point we just need him to sit and just talk about the beatings, the abuse, and everything that he faced with Mohale, because as I said in that video where I was talking about the documentary or the episode, I just felt it It didn't talk too much about the abuse, which was something that I was very much interested in. When Mohale was asked, he did say that it did not just happen once, and obviously time is out here on the phone, basically just talking about how bad things were. Now at this point, guys, I'm starting to look at Somizi in a different way. I really am, because it can't be all these people that are lying. And on top of that, on his show, when he was asked if he was beating the baby with Mohale, he did not say no. All that he did was, I felt he tried to justify the actions in terms of like, you would need to know, like, you know, what got someone there. Now, unless if that someone was putting their hands on you, you have no right to put your hands on someone's child, even though you're old enough to be their father. So when it comes to this situation, guys, like, things are really looking bad, and I think that at this point soon my vendor eye is seeing a huge boycott. I feel like he is definitely going to be boycotted from idols, and if they keep him, it's gonna quite be a shock for me. It honestly will be a bit of a shock, because how are we going to have an abuser on our screens? Are our young boys safe over there, idols? That's the topic for another day, okay? Because we all know Somizi has no problem laying down with kids. So, and when I say kids, I'm talking about as much as the person can be of age, 18 and above. Like, if you're 24 years older than someone, you're old enough to be their father. Literally, that's a child. But anyway, ninjas, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do not forget to thumbs up this video and share, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.